Hey everyone, Tiffany here. I know I've been a little bit quiet lately. I lost my voice for a couple days, which is like a coach and a speaker's worst nightmare. You can hear it's kind of coming back, and hopefully you can hear me because there's this Zumba class going on in the background over here. I'm just hanging out down at Clyde Warren Park today, enjoying some sunshine and nice weather finally. And so hopefully you can hear me all over the Zumba music. Maybe I'll just get involved with a little dance to this video. So today I want to talk about getting intentional in your life and in every decision that you make. Make sure you head over to ultimateselflove.com. I've got a lot of goodies there waiting for you and some more goodies coming in the next couple days. So if you want to hop on those goodies, you need to go to ultimateselflove.com. And if somebody could just pop that into the comments for me, that would be fabulous. So I like to live my life based on not having regrets. And not having regrets doesn't mean that I don't make decisions sometimes that I'm like, oh, if I could go back and do that differently, I would. The thing is that I don't regret the incident or the circumstance, the behavior, because I choose to learn from it instead. So for me, if you're learning from your negative behaviors or bad decisions that you've made, then there's nothing to regret because that situation progressed you. And when I moved back from Australia, I realized that there was some things that I would like to have done differently. And if I could go back and change them, I would have acted differently, in that I wasn't always fully living within my integrity. And I was very easily manipulated during some periods of time while I was living in Australia. And I sat down and I had a long, hard conversation with myself about how I let myself be put in positions. Because yes, other people were manipulating me. The only reason it worked is because I was naive enough to let it happen. And so I really sat down with myself and I just started asking, like, how did this even happen? If I had been more connected to my values and if I had been more connected to what truly matters to me, then none of this would have happened. And I realized that I was making decisions in the moment based on what felt good in the now, based on survival instinct, and not so much based on my long-term plan or my end game. And I realized that if I never wanted to be in a position to be manipulated or controlled by somebody else again, then I needed to absolutely make sure that I was intentional in every single thing I do. And with a lot of the clients that I work with, they come to me and they're feeling lost and they feel like they're stuck on this hamster wheel of life where they're just spinning their wheels and not really getting any further ahead. Or they have shiny object syndrome where they start doing one project, maybe they join an MLM or they start a business and then they see this shiny opportunity over here, so they jump on that. And then they just continually are jumping from thing to thing without ever actually making progress in any one area. And for me, people who do that are living life from now and not looking at the end game and not knowing even what their intention is. And so I created an exercise, which you will find when you sign up at ultimateselflove.com. It's free to sign up there, and I will email you this exercise where you basically begin with the end in mind. My mom bought me the book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey when I was like 13 and made me read it. And the only principle that I remember of those 7 was to begin with the end in mind. And so if you know where you're going, if you know what legacy it is that you want to leave behind, a lot of people talk about their why. Your why is important, but your why is like the fuel that you put in the car to get you to your legacy, right? Especially parents. I hear parents talking about their why being their kids. And then I have women coming to me and men coming to me when their kids grow up and leave the house, and all of a sudden they feel like they have no why anymore because they haven't been focusing on the legacy. Where is it that you want to be at the end of your life? What is the mark that you want to leave behind on this world? So when I got really clear, excuse me, when I got really clear on my legacy being to empower 1 million men, women, and children to live their best life and to live their truth every single day, that's when my life changed. That's when making decisions became a whole lot easier. I used to be super indecisive. You asked me anything and I'd be like, I don't know, I don't want to make a decision. What if I'm wrong? I don't know. And now you ask me anything and the first thing that goes through my head is this in alignment with empowering 1 million people to live their truth? Whether it's a business opportunity, whether it's where we're going for dinner, whether it's, let's take some time to work in the park today. Will that empower people? Yes, because I get filled up by being in nature and by being outdoors. So even making the decision of like, do we work in the apartment today or do we come down to the park, was one made based on intention, because it's helping me get to where I want to go. So if you don't know your legacy play, if you don't know what you want to leave behind in this world, then you're keeping yourself stuck on that hamster wheel. So you need to go to ultimateselflove.com, and if somebody can just type that into the comments for me so everyone knows where to go, ultimateselflove.com, that would be awesome. And make sure you head over there. It's free to sign up, and I'm going to send you this activity that I created so that you figure out exactly what your legacy play is, so that you know where you're going every single day. That's it for me. I've got to go. I've got to get ready for a call shortly, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.